Oh shit. Why am I already out of breath? Okay, so Emily and I, aka Letters to the Moon, we are planning on making a new album. But we can't meet up to have writing sessions together because of COVID-19. So we have to do the writing process on our own, I guess, separately. But we thought it would be fun to film this whole process because we've never actually recorded us writing the songs and recording the songs and editing the songs and I don't know, like do photo shoots and shoot a music video. We haven't really filmed an actual music video to a song yet, so you know, if Corona allows us, then we might do that. So yeah, today I was planning on, I don't know, writing some songs. Oh, it's actually pretty in tune. Oh, the B was a little pitchy. Also a little pitchy. Then there are some lyrics I have, but don't really have a melody yet, and I don't even know if I like these lyrics. So I don't know if I'm gonna use them. I wrote this other song, it's called I Wait. Maybe I could play a little part for you if I still remember how to play this. I also recorded like 3 or 4 voice layers, like a little part of it, so I already know how I wanna harmonize with this song. Oh wait, let me turn off the sound of my laptop. I think this is how it goes. Okay, I'll just start from the second verse and I'll sing a part of the chorus so you kind of have an idea. I don't know if we're gonna keep this in because it's a spoiler, but it's fine. It's not the title song, so here we go. All around me, walls that lock me in. Don't know where to start, where to begin. Your taste still lingers on my lips. Your hands that held me strongly left a mark. But now it's dark. The world is a mess and so am I. Just wanna leave and say goodbye. Don't wanna hurt those who work so hard to keep us alive. We will meet again one day. I'll leave when it is safe for you and me. But now this song is all I have. I'll wait for you. I'll wait for you. I'll wait for you. I'll wait. Okay, it's something like that if I remember it right. So when I write a song, mostly I start with the melody, and I just put my capo on a random spot on some fret. And then I just play some chords. I kind of get into a feeling. So do I want this song to be minor or major? Do I want it to sound happy or, well, sad or happy? So major is more happy, minor is more sad. The E, for instance. Okay, so you have the major E. That's just a regular E actually. Sounds pretty happy. But you also have the minor E, which is, it's almost the same, but one sounds more happy, more uplifting, and the other sounds more sad and melancholic, if you will. Okay, my throat is like dry already, so don't mind me drinking some orange juice. Stay hydrated. So I decided what I want my song to feel like. I don't really start with what I want my song to be about, because that just, like, the lyrics and stuff comes later for me. It's more about the feeling and the sound. So I just play around with some chords and see what I like. And if I want to strum, then I'll strum. And sometimes I'm more in a finger-picking mood. So there's like different finger-picking styles. I know like a few. So for instance, let's use the D. This is the D. So you have this finger-picking style, which is probably like the easiest finger-picking style. But I don't really use it that often, except for the song I just played you. But there's this finger-picking style I use most often, and it goes like this. That's still the D. Then there's this other finger-picking style which goes like this. I learned that like years ago. And there's this one song that I know with that finger-picking style, and it's very major, but it sounds very dreamy, and I was like, why have I not written a song with this guitar part, you know, because it sounds pretty cool. So I'm planning on writing something with that, so maybe we could try to do that. I already recorded some vocals for this, but I already forgot what they sound like, so... And I wrote like 2 lines maybe. So this is how the song goes. And then the second time around it changes slightly. So that's basically it. Oh, I didn't write down where the capo should be. Maybe the second one, so it'll be a little lower. So the lyrics I wrote for this, I started playing around with the sound and like with vocals, and most of the time I tried to sing something and then I record it and then I listen back and see if I can do a second voice or like a harmony, because there are certain melodies where it's hard to do a harmony, but I want to be able to do a harmony because Letters to the Moon is all about layering vocals and doing a second voice and a third voice and a fourth voice, and that's one of my favorite parts of recording a song, is doing like the layering and doing the second, like all the harmonies and stuff. So the way I make harmonies most of the time is basically like this. So if you have a note, and then you want to have a second, like a harmony, a second voice, you go like 2 notes above that. So you have to know like the note, the ladder of notes. I don't know what it's called in English. So you have dus. I'm sorry, I said dus. That's a Dutch word. So those are harmonies. So if you sing those together, then you have a harmony, or like a first and a second voice. You can also go lower. So that's basically how I find the harmonies. But you can play around with it, you can do whatever you want, honestly. Don't listen to me, I don't know what I'm doing. But yeah, so I was playing around with the vocals of this song, and then I was like, this feels very dreamy, and if like fans listen to this song, I want them to feel like they can leave behind their worries for, even if it's for a minute, you know, even if it's only when they're listening to this song. I just want them to feel free and like as if they're a bird flying through the sky or sitting on a cloud and just enjoying feeling weightless. That's the feeling that I got. So then I wrote down, and this is gonna sound very dumb. I wrote down, I wanna fly away on the wind, I'm gonna fly away with my wings. And then away 4 times. That's what I wrote down. I don't know what time it was. It was probably like 12:30 at night or something. But yeah, I actually recorded that, and maybe I should listen to it so I remember what I sung. Okay, so this is what I recorded like 2 days ago. I'm sorry, it's always cringy to hear back your own voice. Also, both our singing voices, so Emily's and my singing voice, is better in the evening. So around 10 o'clock or something, my voice will sound the best when singing for some reason. So when I record stuff for an actual song, I always do it in the evening, or I try to do it in the evening if I have time. I like that though. I wanna fly. I like that part, so it's good that I recorded it because otherwise I would have forgotten. I have to record everything that comes to my mind because I am forgetful and I am losing all my brain cells during this pandemic. So most of the time I just start out with jamming and I'll sing some random words that come into my head, and then I record all of my jamming sessions, and then I'll just listen back to it like a week later and see what I still like and what is crap, you know, and I just leave the crap behind and use what I like, and then I expand the lyrics. That's basically how I write songs. Well, that's that. What I also do sometimes is, okay, so for editing we use Adobe Audition 2020 because we already have to buy everything from Adobe for our studies. So that's what we have. So we're gonna use it because we're not gonna spend another, I don't know how many euros for some program or for something on your computer to edit stuff. I mean, Adobe Audition actually works pretty well. So sometimes I will record some vocals and then put it in Adobe Audition and then record some harmonies and see if that works. Ik ben eigenlijk bezig.
Oké, je hoeft niet mee.
Oké. Okay, let's start over, I guess. on the way. I'm gonna fly away on my wings, away. This is already different from the last time I sang this. I just don't remember how I sang it, like even if I listened to it 10 seconds ago. It's really bad. Also, I have to keep in mind that me and Emily's voice, our voices are different. So she is better at low notes and I'm better at high notes. So this right here is pretty high up there. So if she's not able to reach those notes, she could sing like the lower parts and we're still good. So I'd have to make sure that there are harmonies that are lower that are like that she's able to sing. That's basically what I'm trying to say. But this song for the most part, I already really like the way the guitar parts sound, so I don't want to write that much lyrics for this song. I want it mainly to be just like humming and then some lyrics, and for the rest just guitar. Okay, and you see me recording this on my phone. Yes, the songs that we record ourselves are recorded on our phones. I mean, I guess it has kind of like a lo-fi sound to it, so it doesn't really matter. But honestly, if you know how to edit, it doesn't sound that bad. Like, the only thing is that you want your sound to be stereo. So you want the sound to be as loud in your left ear as it is in your right ear, and the other way around. But when you record with your phone and it's not like exactly in the middle of what you're playing or singing, you're gonna have like the problem where it's more mono, so more coming from one direction. One direction. Which can be a little annoying, but we have that problem when we record it ourselves. Emily did get an actual microphone, so we're probably gonna record our next album on that microphone or with that microphone. So I hope the stereo sound will be better, but there's also filters on Adobe Audition where you can make the sound more stereo and more balanced, I guess you could say. Oh my god. Okay, this is not going well. I wanna fly away. Fuck, okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry guys, this is kind of chaotic. Normally it goes a little smoother, but I'm not used to having a camera in front of my face when I'm doing this, so you'll just have to bear with me. Now that I know what I want the main vocal to sound like, I'm gonna record it and then try to do some harmonies. So I start on I. So if I want one that's lower, one that's higher is probably too high because it would be I wanna fly away. This does hurt my throat a little, but I feel like if you want to get better at music, you just have to have the guts to try new stuff and not be like, okay, I can't do this, so I'm not even gonna try. And also, practice makes perfect? Is that what it's called? I think so. So, when we listen back to like the first things we recorded as Letters to the Moon, and now what we recorded recently, for instance, our Now or Never cover from Julie and the Phantoms, or Sunset Curve, whatever you want to call them, you can definitely hear like a difference in the way we sound. Like, we sound so much more confident and much more stable, and also our editing skills are way better, so it all just sounds more clean. And yeah, we definitely improved, and we're still far from perfect, but that's the fun part, because if we would be perfect already, then we wouldn't be able to improve. Okay, I don't know where I was going with that. And Emily is messaging me because she just watched Twilight for the first time. Girl, shut up, I have to record something. I am recording this right now because I have daylight and I have time to record it right now because, you know, we're busy people, but songwriting and inspiration and stuff doesn't just always work out at the moments you want it to. So, for instance, a few nights ago, I wasn't able to vlog it, but because it was dark, because it was during the night, but I had this amazing idea for a song and it just started jamming and it worked out like in minutes. And for instance, today I don't really have a lot of inspiration for a song or something. So I'm trying to show you how I normally write songs, but it's not like I can say, okay, today we're gonna write some songs, and then like there's this amazing song magically, you know, popping out of my throat or out of my guitar. That's not how it works, unfortunately. At least not for me. Maybe if you're an amazing songwriter who can just write like on the spot, whenever, wherever. But I just have to be in the mood for it. I have to have inspiration, and basically when I get that spark of inspiration for a song or a melody or anything, I just start jamming immediately and I start recording everything I do. And then sometimes in like a matter of like minutes I have this amazing song or an amazing demo for a song. And sometimes it takes me hours to record like one song and then it turns out to be shit, and I'm like, okay, I'm probably not gonna use it. So it kind of feels like I've wasted like a few hours on this song, but honestly it's just all practice. And my advice is to not give up and just keep on writing even when it doesn't work out, because believe me, there's times where for us things don't work out either.
Literally, when we recorded our first album, we wrote 5 songs, or 6 even maybe, and we only included 3 songs in the actual album because we didn't like the way the other songs sounded, because we were kind of nervous when we recorded them in the actual studio because it was our first time. So we didn't really like the way our vocals sounded, so we just didn't include the songs, or we didn't like the way the songs sounded in general enough to include them in our first EP. And even though
Breathe and like stop talking because oh my god, this is okay. So I just realized something. Normally when I record I have to have the normal voice and the guitar in my, like I have to hear it when I sing the second voice or the third voice or the fourth voice, but you don't want to record both of them obviously, so I use earbuds to listen to it and then record the other thing that I'm singing. But I forgot to do that for some reason because the camera is here. Like whenever I turn on the camera, like everything goes to shit for some reason. And I forgot to do that, and that's why it sounds a little weird and chaotic. So I guess that's why it sounds like this. So this is the end result. It's a mess. Yeah. So there's this bit of lyrics that I wrote, and it's kind of short, so I could write more. Oh, I like that. Okay, wow, we have some chords, guys. Okay, I don't even know what this chord is called. It's like an A something. So it's G, wait, let me write this down. G, A something, C, G. Oh, I found it. It's an A7, okay. I like the idea, now that I think about it, that these chords are pretty major, to use these in the chorus only, because the chorus says, yes kids, I keep saying yes kids, yes sir, the kids are alright. So this facade of happiness fits with like the major chords. So maybe I could give the verses that are more real and raw minor chords, but they have to fit with these major chords. So let me see what fits with it. Okay, so the E minor is nice. Okay, I like this. So maybe E minor, G, and whatever that chord is that I just played. What is that chord? Is that an A sus? Almost. This is actually an A sus. Oh, I like that sound. Well, then we'll just do an A sus, I guess. The first verse, like the words don't rhyme, so maybe I should make it rhyme. So what rhymes with snow? Go. She watched how the wind took the blossom and go. The blossom fell slowly changed into snow. She wondered if by winter she'd still be here, or maybe she'd still be here. She watched how the wind took the blossom and go. The blossom petal slowly changed into snow, and she wondered if by winter she'd still be here. The boy down the street with his messy hair, he liked to play with fire when nobody was there. He wondered how fast his clothes would catch fire. Yes sir, the kids are alright. All of them sound asleep at night. Futures of gold burning for their eyes. So I like the chorus melody. I'm not sure about the other two. She watched how the wind took the blossom and go. Blossom petals slowly changed into snow, and she wondered if by winter she'd still be here. Yeah, okay, so this is it for today, I think. I hope this was still like interesting, even though this wasn't my best writing session. This is the songwriting and how I do it most of the time. Sometimes I come up with lyrics first and then with the melody, so it changes from time to time, but mostly I start with like melodies and chords and like a feeling I want to convey, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's it. Bye!